Joining. I am Kathy with Bella's Treasures. Welcome in. We will get started right away because I know you guys like to just jump on it. Let's do this. We're going to start with a little burgundy tassel that I have. If I get it off the hook. Here's a little burgundy tassel, burgundy and gold, and it has a skeleton key on this. We're going to go ahead and start this. This is the tassel itself is like 8 inches long, and then you have the skeleton key on that. We'll go ahead and start the auction for that. Over this to 10 seconds. And that is currently running. Welcome in. Good evening. Happy Monday evening. Hello, DeLeon. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. We got some of the Rocket Booster clubs in here. Did that not start? Or did it run that quick while I was talking? I'm running it again just in case. This is a tassel with a skeleton key attached to it. All right, thank you for looking at that. I can't talk too much because then I lose track. Let's see what's up next. Well, we made it to Monday, folks, so that's a good thing. So Monday is over and done. Let's do this little bird. This here is a little blue bird, porcelain. It is signed. I don't know if that's signed. That's signed there. I can't make it out. Let's go ahead and start that. And that is currently running for all you bird lovers out there. Keeping the auctions quick for 10 seconds. Because God knows we have things to do. We have to get ready for Tuesdays. So welcome in, welcome in. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Kathy with Bella's Treasures. Excuse me, I'm just seeing what I'm going to pin next to the show. I've been doing reselling since about 2018. Only live reselling for the past 2 years, 2.5 years. I'm new to Whatnot. I've done it on other platforms. So I hear great things about Whatnot and wanted to try to come out and see what all the hoopla is about. Okay, so this is cheese markers, ceramic cheese markers that you have brie, cheddar, Swiss, and Gouda on there as the selections. Go ahead and start the auction for that. And that is currently running. Make sure my volume's up. Alrighty, and that is currently running for any of those ones that have parties. I am I'm still working, unfortunately. I'm looking forward to my retirement. So I'm planning this stuff. I have an antique booth as well, but so with these auction stuff, I'm trying to get them up and running. So when I retire, this is the kind of stuff I want to do. I want to work. It's in the corporate world for 30 years. This here is a ceramic frog. It's got the felt bottom, so it won't scratch anything. But I like it. It's a light muted green. I love these on bookshelves that you stack, especially on the brown wood, dark wood colors, because you can really see the colors. You can stack them up on books. That is started and it is running. Check out my buy it now listings. Let me know if you have any, if you want to make any offers there, please feel free to do so. I do have lots of things listed in the store itself. If you want to see something, let me know. Because I know we can't be here all night. Let's look at, what did I do with that book? Oh, here it is. This is a unique, this is 1927 Black Beauty. Look at the condition on that. There has some wear in the binding, the top. but this is from 1927. Here's the inside. Um, it was Anna Sewell was the author on this, but you can see here in the book, this is 1927. We'll go ahead and start the auction on that. And that is currently running for anybody who's into. I like this book too because look how large the print is. I'm like, see, they were ahead of the game back then. They knew we needed to have large print. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see what's up next on the list. Let's do these. These are I love these. I know they're not popular because they have the 50th anniversary on them in gold gilding. Take out the flower. But these are Norcrest. But look how pretty they are. And the shape itself. So you can use that as a vase. Here's the sugar bowl. It's in great condition. For anybody that has parents or grandparents coming up with 50th anniversary, this will be a great gift for both the cream and sugar. We have Mother's Day coming up as well. Gotta start thinking about those gifts too. Thank you for looking at those. I've had those for a while. I don't want to toss them or take them back to Goodwill because I know they'll probably get broken. Let's see what's next on here. So I'll just wait till somebody is wants them or needs them or has a project for them. Look at this thing. This here is a registration. It's for Sunday school convention registration for June 13th through 16th, 1922. The age of that, 104 years old. This was in a lot that I received from Colorado. This is Kenny Eugene Spring Steel. And when I looked up the stuff, I'm gonna start the auction for this registration cards. Um, that's starting. His family had passed away. He had passed away too. There was like no living relatives, but like 104 years old. And look how good it is. And I keep it in the plastic thing. I've got some great ephemera too. Old family pictures and baby pictures. Oh, let's do this. This here is 1980 John Willis. This here is it's a laser. It's the lighthouse, Cape Henry Lighthouse. So this here is like on a marble or something, and then it's lasered etched. You have the signatures, the name of the lighthouse, and the John Willis 1980. And it comes in a frame and back up so you can see it. Here it is, and we'll go ahead and start that. And that is currently running. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. All right. Thank you for looking at that. Put that here. Let's see what we've got next. Just going down the list. Oh, let's try this. This here's a neat pineapple beaded gold and silver applique. Yes, I'll do 7 for the doughboy because he's got a boo-boo on his foot, and I'll show that to you. 1973. So this here is the pineapple thing, and you can either sew it on, or you can do it on a just like a black shirt or a jean jacket in the back. We'll start that. That's currently running. A pineapple applique, 7.5 inches tall. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's look at the little oh boy, nothing broke. Okay, so here he is. I want to make sure you know that he's got that boo-boo at the bottom of his foot and that he just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Oh, let me look for him here. Here he is. Let me put this up. And I'll bring this, let me change that to 7. Okay. So we're going to, did that get pinned? Nope. I gotta go back and pin it. Let's see. All right, there he is. 1971 Pillsbury Doughboy that is currently running. He does have a boo-boo on his foot. All right, 1973, just let me know if you want me to run that again. Let's see. What is up next? Let me do one of these. I love these. These here are wicker and wrought iron candlestick holders. I got a medium size and a larger size. This one here. You just put the pillar candles on top. They're wicker with the wrought iron. I'm going to go ahead and start that one. That is currently running for anybody interested in this wicker candle holder. All right, I'll put that aside. There is a large one, large and small one. So if anybody's interested in those, just let me know. Let's see. What else do I have here? What is next? I did that. Oh, let's do this. This here is a beautiful pottery vase. It's on the heavy side. It'll weigh about 4 or 5 pounds. But I love the blue glaze. Has the medallion here on top that you can see. That's not a chip. That was just from the glazing. But I love how it has the double handles. Very clean inside. And then there's like a C stamped on there. We'll go ahead and start the auction for that. And that is running for this beautiful, to me, it looks like it's Greek inspired because of the handle work on that. All right, thank you for taking a look at that one. All right, let's see what's next. Yeah, that blue on there, it's almost like a cobalt blue in pottery, if you will, because it's a really sharp blue. Let's see, I did those. Let's do this. This here is a children's book. Get this out. The donkey that no one could ride. So here is this. It's in great condition. It hasn't even been written in or anything. So it's in new condition. Very pretty. It's actually went Harvest House Publishers is the one that did this from Oregon. Let's do, where did I not pin that? Let's see. I thought I pinned it. All right, there it goes. All right, and that book is currently running. Anybody looking for a book for a child, a grandchild, niece or nephew? All right, thanks for looking at that. Put my books over here. What is next here? We'll do some ephemera in a minute. Let's do these. This here, I have 3 porcelain horses that are Westminster. They're on the little poles. I have 3 different color ones. So it's a choice of one. Let me get all 3 out so you can see them. All right, so you have one that's got the pink and the blue, and they come on this brass stand and they're marked Westminster Collection. There's one. You have this one, a beautiful one with blue and orange. And then you have this that's blue and purplish. So we'll go ahead and start that. And this will be for a choice of one for these horses. That's currently running. All right, thank you for looking at those. I'll put these here. Let's see, what do we have next to show? Yeah, they are cute. I had originally bought the lot last year to auction from Denver as well, and it was 8 horses. And the actual person who I purchased it from, they dropped and broke one horse, and then they dropped and broke the carousel top, that too. That had the music player on it and everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I've just been selling them one at a time. Since you lose that, that was the main stage of everything. But people collect those as well. You can put them on birthday cakes if you're doing a cake, for birthdays or whatever. Use them as decorations for that. So here's a colorful wooden fish. You can use this as your mail or business card holder. So we are running that. That is currently running. Got the tropical fish. All right, thank you for looking at that. What is next on here? Let's see. We're going to do this one. This here is a trinket box with a hub on it. These are hand carved. There is some of the glazing that has chipped off just from the years, but you could just like reglaze that. This here, I can't remember if it was from India or what, but this actually like screws on. So we're going to go ahead and I thought I have I'm not getting that little corner. Okay, there it goes. All right, so that's currently running. This little cub face trinket box, hand carved wood. I don't know if it was etched or how that was painted on there. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. All right, we're done with that. Is that here? Let's see what's up next. Let's do this crystal bell. This here's a beautiful cut crystal bell. I've seen no issues with this, no chips or cracks or anything like that. There's no clapper. This is just one of those glass ones that's there. And then it has the flower etched on the front. We're going to go ahead and run that. And she is currently running for this bell. Beautifully etched. All right, thank you for looking at her. We'll do this next. This is another clear glass. This here is a mini vase that, how tall was this? I think this is like about 4 inches. Yeah, about 4.5 inches for this one. Why is it not letting me take it off? Okay, no. Okay, there it goes. All right, so here is, I love these to put flowers in them. It's a little small cut glass crystal. It does have like a little starburst etching on it. And that is running. That is currently running. All right. Thank you for looking at that. Okay. Let's see. All right. Do I have nothing there? Let's see what's next. If you see anything that you want me to run, just shout out. Um, don't forget to look at the bin. I have several things in the bin. Okay, I have to show you these. These are cute. This here, we have dog costumes galore. My husband's a veterinarian, and every time we had 3 girls. Now we had 4 because we had to get my mom's Chihuahua. But look at this. This is Dumbo, and they never warm. You'll see that I'll have this one here is, I think it's the small, but this here is the smallest one I think we have. But I have like small, medium, and large. Cute little elephant costume. We'll start for that one. We're almost there. Almost at Halloween. And you know what's funny? Whenever I wanted to look for Halloween costumes for my dogs, I could never find them. I could never find them. Isn't that how it is? I gotta show you Winnie the Pooh. Here's Winnie. We have 3 of these too, small, medium, and large. Um, look. So there's Winnie. If anybody wants me to run that one, I'll run that. I also have Shark, yes, because the husband is a Jaws freak from back in the day. That was his first movie. His dad and his brother and stuff went. Um, watch it all. That's a snack box. There it goes. So this here is another wooden trick box. This one is this one the one from India? No, this one's the one from Japan. That's the back of it. But look how they're hand painted. It's beautiful. That's the inside. So they're handmade, hand painted. This one screws on. And why did that? All right. Have a problem with pinning these and then they go away. I pin them and then the thing goes yellow. Okay. There it goes. I'm having to do it like 2 or 3 times. All right. So here we go. Here's this hand painted and made trinket box from Japan. Beautiful colors. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. Put that there. All right. Let's see. So is anybody else looking forward to the weekend already? I know it's only Monday. Hold on for me just a second. Open up this door. All right, we're going to pin this. Let's see. All right, so this is a galvanized outdoor candle lantern. There's a spot there for the candle. This opens up here. Let the smoke out. Or you can put the candle in through there. I thought this door opened. Oh no, the bottom. You can turn it and it comes out through there as well. All right, so that is currently running. You can hang it. Yeah, this is the top part. A galvanized outdoor candle lantern. Thank you for looking at that. Let's see if we can move a little bit quicker so I can get through these. Let's see. I wish that after these ran, they just dropped to the bottom, but they don't, I see. That would be helpful. All right, let's do this. This here is an empty Chambord bottle. Here's your, it comes with the box. Um, it's those fancy bottles. I normally decorate these. So here's your Chambord bottle. It does have the crown still on it. We're going to go ahead and start the auction for that. And that is running. And it comes with the box. For those of you that want to, like I actually sell these. I upcycle them. I bedazzle them, and then I sell them. People use them on their bars to um to make their bars fancy. Let's look at this restaurant cookbook. Okay, Columbia Restaurant is a restaurant here in Tampa, Florida. Actually in Ybor City, which is the cigar capital of the world, was in the 20s and 30s and 40s. This is their cookbook. This one was from the 90s that they did. Um, I'm trying to find, but it talks about the family. It gives you all the different recipes they have. It's in very good condition that they have, but they're a very historical restaurant here in Tampa. They do a lot for the city and for the people here. Um, they keep investing into our city and keeping all our historical things here alive and well for us. They started here in 1905. That's when they had like the 1905 salad and stuff like that, is when they came in Ybor City. All right, let's do this. I don't know if people use these anymore, but they're the photo albums. I use these two to give to my children and my grandchildren anymore, since all the photos are on the iPhones or their Android or whatever. But this has never been used. It's great for them to get pictures that they can show and not just lose in their phone. So this is currently running. It's a larger floral photo album. I do have a smaller one as well. Anybody's interested? All right, let's see. Checking for any, don't have any pre-beds. All right, let me see if I can think that have any margin in it before my time is up. I've ran that stuff already. Scrolling down, let's do this wooden frog. This here's a hand carved frog. I don't know if it's supposed to be a pencil or pen holder or a message holder or mail holder. It's a beautiful wood. And that is currently running. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Check out the buy it now listings. Feel free to make any offers. Let me know if there's anything in particular that you want to see. All right, let's see. I did that one. Let me see what else had bookmarks on there. Just scrolling through. Let's do this. All right, this is a conversation piece to me. This is a decanter. It is a donkey. And it is imported, well, Allied Wines, but imported from Dayton, Ohio. The bottom of that, there's no cork. But this is a conversation piece. I have the elephant too. I'm going to show it to you. But we're going to go ahead and start that let you take a look at this. There's no politics here. What you doing, Mama? All right, thank you for looking at that one. Since I showed you that one, I got to show you this one. This here is the elephant. And this here, let me go ahead and bring that up. Let's see where that is. Here it is. Okay, so this is a vintage Jim Beam. So you got the elephant. Yes, there is some paint loss here. You still have some of the sticker that's there, the label. But down here is where it says it's Jim Beam. Decanter, James Beam, excuse me, 1972. So you got the football and you have that. Okay, gone again. Need to check to see if my app is. Let's go ahead and start that. See if anybody's interested in these. I've had both of them up on my bar. I just think they're neat. All right, thank you for looking at those. Okay, let's see what's next. Got to show this. This here is a beautiful Lefton teapot. Their vineyard. I've had this for over. I've had this. This has been in my stuff for over 25 years. And I never knew because I wasn't really collecting at the time. So I never really knew it was Lefton or anything. So here's a top. It's great inside. There is a small little chip here on the back of that. I'm going to run this. If I don't sell this live, I'll probably be taking this over to my booth because it's beautiful. I didn't realize it came because I saw that a matching cream and sugar bowl comes with it too, which is very pretty. Thank you for letting me show that off. This here is an old lipstick holder. I saw that somebody was interested in that. Let's see where it went. Was it there? No. Please bookmark my next show I'm doing on the 30th. It's actually going to be a jewelry show. So I dabble in jewelry, clothing as well. Where did this lipstick thing go? Of course, it's going to be the last listing I look at, of course. All right. So here is your lipstick holder. And let's see, which side is it? Here it is. This is the side that goes up. And you still have your mirror that's there. It has this. It's the back part of it. And we're going to start that. And that is currently running. It's vintage lipstick holder with Merrill. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see. What do I have next? Let me show you these. These here from Pier 1 back in the 90s. The Pier 1 wine decorator bowl plate. This is the back. We'll start that, and that is currently running. This is Chianti on it. That is Chianti. Okay, thank you for looking at that one. And I do have the matching one. All right, so I'll fess up. These were mine. I'm Italian. Of course, my whole kitchen was, it was like if you just walked into Tuscany. But it was the decor back then. Look at the buy it now listings. You see all the stuff I have there that are so here's another. This is the Olivia, the Olio de Olivia, the olive oil. Pier 1, Crazing is present. These are like from late 90s that I purchased these. And that is currently running. Thank you for looking at those. These back down. Here. Very good. Let's see what else we've got here. Hello. Thank you for coming in. Here is a vintage red handle rolling pin. You have this, rolls good. These are the red handles. Go ahead and start that. And that is currently running. For vintage kitchen utensils. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. All right. Thank you for looking at that. Let's see what we've got here. I've got just a couple more things to show. Let me show you. Where did those go? Oh, here they are. I love these old vintage shoes, which I love seeing the younger girls. My granddaughter, who's 21, she's always shopping in a thrift shop because she loves the old vintage. These were wedding shoes, the white satin. Some of the pearls were missing around the buckle, but these are Benarlis. Here's the bottom of them, size 6.5, medium. There's the make, has the original box and the bag that the shoes came in. I'm gonna go ahead and start those. I'm sure you can dye these like we used to dye all of our satin shoes back in the days for proms and everything else. Those are currently running. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see what's up next here. Welcome in, welcome in. Take a look at my buy it now listings. Feel free to make offers. If you want to see anything in the store, shout it out and I'll be happy to run it for you again. Let's see, I did these. Let's do this one. This one here is another trinket box. This one here is made in India. This is the front or the top, excuse me. This here are the sides somewhere. But I love how this one is lined in the inside. We'll go ahead and start that. And that is currently running. And guys, this will be my last item for the night. We'll see who we can raid into. Please check out my profile and bookmark my shows. I do have a jury show coming up. And then I'll have another of these, the vintage decor. But thank you so much for spending evening with me. I hope you have a wonderful week.